Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy you've joined me for your weekly reading for December 8th to the 14th. So first of all, I want to welcome each and every one of you. So whether you're new or returning to my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the time and the energy that you share with me. Now let's get right into your reading. I'm going to gather your angel number. We're going to reveal this at the end of the reading, and we'll see what Spirit would like to share with you once we close out the reading. So let's put that there. We're going to start the reading off with your angel message. This is an angel message that the angels want to share with you before we get into the heart of the reading. All right, so let's see what message that they have for you, Cancer. Special message. There we go. You got refuge. A lot of people have this for this week. I think a lot of people need to somewhat almost feel like a retreat. All right. It's really replenishing your inner resources. And sometimes we need to do that, especially, you know, we are mid-December here. We're getting ready to close out 2025. We're trying to prepare for 2026. There's lots of events going on, family gatherings, religious ceremonies. It's a very, very busy month. But in the midst of it, sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. Number 16, very important angel number for you. All right, this is the Enchanted Fern Grotto, the refuge. It says, retreat and replenish your inner resources. Now is not the time to act, but to incubate your ideas for the future. Be still, because the answers are within you. And that magic is all around. All right, it's all around you. So this is a time to really to bring it all together. So take that time out for yourself, even if that means it doesn't mean the whole week has to be, you know, being still. It could be just one day or a few hours or whatever works for your busy schedule, but just take that in. All right, let's now get your main energy for the week as well. So I've pulled the 22 major arcana cards out of a regular deck. Let's see what Spirit is guiding us towards here for your main energy this week. This is for Cancer. You've got the wheel. How beautiful. The wheel is a turning for you, Cancer. And for some of you, that might feel like a great sense of relief. It's the number 10, so it shows that cycles maybe for you are coming to a completion or ready to complete. Good fortune is opening up, at least the feeling of good fortune. You know, it's kind of feeling like luck is on your side. Remember, the magic is all around you, and the wheel is just reiterating that magical energy is here. Some sort of cycle in your life is ready to close so that you can open up something new. You're incubating ideas this week, ready to expand, because the wheel is ruled by Jupiter. This is about growth and expansion. Good luck, good fortune, cycles changing. This is a very welcomed energy for you, Cancer. Let's get your incoming energies now. Let's find out what those incoming energies are. Spirit guides for the beautiful sign, Cancer. Let's see what is in store for you this week. It wanted to flip, but it didn't fly out. And it didn't even flip right over. All right, interesting. I'm seeing, okay, so the number 7 seems to be a very important number, okay? It's coming through in different forms because number 16 in numerology is number 7, and now your energy here is number 7. 7s are about spiritual awakenings, all right? Let's see what's happening here. And at the bottom, we have number 29, breathe. A lot of internal growth is happening here this week, taking it all in. When we go to the sea, number 7, we are going with the flow of the energy. Spirit is saying that cycles are changing in your life and things are starting to expand. But before that takes place, you must really rebuild your inner resources. It's time to breathe. It's time to meditate. It's time to take in all of this positive energy, because then you're going to know how to work with it. When we go to the sea, we are following somewhat what Spirit is saying. It's saying, go with the flow. there will be messages and there will be indicators to let you know which way you are to pick up your momentum when the timing is right. All right. So this is a time too for reflection. When we go to the sea and we go with the flow of things, sometimes it requires us to reassess things. Maybe we're just taking in all of the information because then we're going to know what to do with it. We're sorting things out. We're organizing our thoughts because something big is happening. That Wheel of Fortune is a big energy that's happening. Let's now get into your tarot cards. All right, we're going to start with the first row. I do get 3 rows, so beginning, middle, and end of week, but remember these are collective readings, so please take the messages as they resonate for you. They will be different for each of you. Use your intuition. All right, let's start with the first 2 cards, and then we're going to clarify them. And do Justice. Well, it's nice to see some justice here, especially after something that may have been a little bit heartbreaking. Things are expanding for you. Remember, cycles are changing. It means that something with the 3 of Swords that maybe broke your heart or has hurt you in some way, okay? We're getting ready to pull those swords out. We're getting ready to heal. We're taking some time out to go with the flow of the energy, follow the signs, the spiritual signs that are around. This is a healing card. It's time to heal that energy. And then with number 11, Justice, right underneath it, Libran energy. This, and interesting enough, the 3 of Swords is also Libran energy. So Libra could be part of your birth chart, could be somebody in your life. I'm just mentioning that just in case it makes sense for your situation. But the Justice card shows balance being restored, and that's what we want to see. There's some sort of fairness, even though pain and the pain that causes our heart to ache, there can be balance adjusted, okay? And I think there is some adjustments happening here for you. Now let's clarify the 3 of Swords here. You are definitely, I think, on the mend here. 3 of Swords, Page of Coins. So the Page of Coins, Earth energy, could be a message coming through as well. Could be a new opportunity of some sort, a new offer of some sort. Maybe it's a message that helps release you from whatever this painful energy is. Again, the Page of Coins is very grounded energy, so I think that this is something that really helps make you feel healthier, more grounded. You feel stronger, you feel more courageous. The Page of Coins, again, like I said, can be a message that maybe empowers you a little bit as well. It feels like because it being earthly energy, I feel like it's linked to the physical. So I feel like this is your physical heart healing as well. Physically, you're starting to feel stronger, and it could come through some sort of a message. Could be coming through somebody younger, if it is an actual person that the message is coming through, but it could also just be a message that delivers you that sense of feeling empowered. Is really quite the word this week. Let's look at the Justice. We can feel empowered with justice as well because we feel like things are aligning. Going with the flow of energy and the wheel turning brings happiness, okay? Brings us a sense of completion as well. There's a resolution within this Justice card, and I feel like it's an emotional justice for some of you because the King of Cups, again, can be a representation of you. There's no gender in these cards. The King of Cups is water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is you. This is you feeling. Sometimes we feel the sense of freedom when things are justified, and I feel like something is getting justified here, and it could be through, again, the form of some sort of message. Let's get the next 2 cards here for you as well. All right. The Page of Swords. I don't read reversals. I know people ask why you don't read reversals. I do sometimes. Absolutely, I will sometimes. But I do feel like the cards in themselves and the messages that come through, when they're upright, they have shadow and shadow messages as well. There's positivity, there's shadow messages. It's just the way the 78 tarot cards work. But if there is a message that does come through with a reversal, I will certainly explain it that way. Page of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. We've got more messages coming through. We've got clarity here with the Page of Swords. Pages and Knights can both be delivering messages. The Page of Swords can be a new message. So something of truth, something of insight really helps break through some barriers here for you, which also too can really be very freeing. It works in conjunction with that beautiful Justice, bringing in that balance. The Knight of Pentacles, again, grounded energy. So we've got a lot of earth and air energy here, grounding the communications. So again, the Knight of Pentacles can be, again, planting seeds, planting opportunities, making plans, something that you feel will be a betterment moving forward, healing things slowly so that you can put closure and then move forward with success. Let's get the Page of Swords here for Cancer. Oh, you got the beautiful Empress here. There is a wonderful, heartfelt message coming through this week for you, and I think it's going to open up healing. I think this the Empress is linked to the Three of Swords. The Empress can feel like very feminine energy. There's no gender, but the Empress does illuminate more of a motherly, nurturing energy. It can be you yourself nurturing an idea, a person. It can be the representation of your own mother. All right. This here is a harvest that's growing. It really is something of abundance. The Empress illuminates abundance and beauty. She surrounds that beauty with her heart opening and loving and caring for everything in her life. I feel like you're building something, and especially with the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles underneath. You're building something for a lot of abundance and success, and it might feel like it's a slow process, but it is building, and you must go with the flow of the energy that's happening around you, even though for some of you, maybe it feels a little slow. This is a time where you're building your own inner resources very strong, because you're going to need that strength, because the wheel is turning, okay? Things are turning around. Circumstances that felt so heavy are turning around. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles here. He's a slow-moving knight, but he's methodical. He's got a plan, and he's not in this for the short term. He's in it for the long term. He wants that abundance to keep flowing. And it does have something to do with something that may have hurt, okay? So there is some sadness here with the Five of Cups, but not all is lost in the Five of Cups. This is very much about figuring out what you must let go of, because there's 3 cups, which are linked to the Three of Swords, that have released some sort of sadness. But there's the 2 cups behind you that maybe in this at this very moment you can't see them, but they're highlighted by the sun. They show support system, okay? It could be a partner in your life. It could be a friend or a family member in your life. It could be someone that you are in love with, all right? They are there to support you. It's spiritual love as well. And when we are able to go through the grieving process, and when we are able to finally feel that sense of healing, we're able to turn ourselves around and see that we're not alone. All right? There's no loneliness. I'm not feeling loneliness in this Five of Cups, because I feel like justice is being served here. I feel like justice is the karmatic energy that brings in blessings. I feel like there's a blessing here, and it's an emotional. I feel there's a lot of emotions going on this week. But the wheel is turning in your favor. Remember, things are expanding, and the Empress shows up here because she's showing you that life is full of abundance for you. But there could be something that you feel is a slow healing process for you. But sometimes we need to go through a process slowly to truly heal so that we can move forward. And I think that this is very much a journey around that this week. Let's look at the next 2 cards here for you, Cancer. We're putting something to close. You're getting the information that you need to actually put closure to a situation, and we want to see that, because with that 10 of Swords is also the closing of a situation. All right, there's blessings attached to that, and I know sometimes it looks painful, but ending something, there's something inevitable that needs to come to a close. And I feel like the King of Swords, it could be, for some of you, it could be legalities with something. It could have something to do with family, all right? Finding that balance, finding that fairness. The King of Swords could be contracts. I think they're giving you some wise counsel to help you close out a situation so you can finally like when we can finally end a chapter in our life, it helps us move on. And the wheel shows that that wheel is turning. It's turning in the right way for you. This is definitely with the 9, the Hermit. This is definitely a time to prepare. It's a time to do reflection inwardly. It's time to reassess things in order to go with the flow of the energy. It's time to breathe. It's time to take that time out for yourself. We want to close the unfinished symphony, which could be the heartbreak or the heartache. All right, we want to close that out, and we want to find the blessings in it, as hard as that may be. I think someone is bringing light to a situation. I think someone is being very direct with their communications, and I think that this is actually very helpful energy, because sometimes we need that in our life to bring closure to a situation. There's a lot of people that are afraid to speak with directness because they don't want to hurt us, right? But there could be somebody, and this could be somebody outside of your personal life. Maybe it's somebody that is a professional of some sort that's saying, here, we're going to actually put closure to this situation now. And the Hermit card is you doing that internal walk. It's like you're connecting with your spirituality, you're connecting with your own inner wisdom. Because again, I always see this as, I almost see this like a dimmer switch, okay? And that's how I see it. I see that there's this dimmer switch because there's times when we have that dimmer switch on bright, and it's like everything illuminates our path. We know exactly where we're going. There's no hesitation. And then there's other times where we feel like that light is just being dimmed. This is a reminder that that light is about to be bright again, but you have to build up your inner resources first. There's a lot of deep messages this week. I only deliver the messages that are coming through. I hope they resonate for you. Please let me know if there are certain things that make sense for you. The 4 of Cups, again, a lot of things here. I'm seeing a lot of 3s, okay? And the reason I'm seeing the number 3 is not just because of the Empress, it's because we've got the 3 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups with the 3 cups that are spilt over. And now we have the 4 of Cups with the 3 of Cups that are not fulfilling anymore. There's something that must be released because there is something, and this is the wheel that's turning for you. All right? This is that cup that the universe wants you to wake up and see. It's time for you to see that there is something wonderful coming into play for you. You just have to turn that dimmer up. And when you finally feel that light within you and you can see your path, you will effortlessly and feel illuminated to go with the flow of the energy. Go with the flow that spirit that wants you to follow, because that wheel is there for a reason. And it is showing that the things in your life that maybe have felt like challenges or obstacles are starting to turn for you in a very positive way. And that Empress, there's a message coming through that is going to show you how that abundance is starting to evolve. All right, Cancer. Let's get your additional angel message. Okay, this is the message now that the angels want you to give thought to. Now that all the cards are down here, let's see what they would like to share with you. Special messages. You got 2 messages here. I'm going to read the one that's upright first. They want you to listen. Okay, so it says you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. That's that 9, the Hermit. All right, you have to listen to that inner voice because it holds a lot of knowledge. And then this card here, it says allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. And I believe that this is why we are seeing the 3 cups here with that 5 of Cups. We see the 3 cups spilled over. You're protecting yourself, okay? And then here with the 4 of Cups, we've got the 3 cups that are no longer full because you're protecting yourself. You're always protecting your heart. And now it's time to allow, even if it is allow spirit to help you break down those walls. Listen to your inner voice because you are rebuilding a whole structure within yourself to feel stronger as well. All right, the wheel is turning. Remember, there's a lot of good fortune coming in, even though sometimes the cards may feel a little bit challenging. It's because you're breaking down those walls. You're breaking down the barriers. And the blessings are all, believe me, they are all coming in for you, Cancer. All right. I want you to keep 3 as a very important number. Also, number 16 and number 7. Okay, I think they're all very powerful numbers for you this week. This is very powerful. And look at that. You've got beautiful 888. It's karma. It says there's balance in finances. There's success. There's wealth. There's cycles. We know that there's cycles because of the wheel. And what goes around comes around. It says a lot of money is coming your way, but fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. And I think that by allowing Spirit to help you break down those walls, I think that you are going to start to realize your potential. I think the potential holds very strong with the wheel turning and with that Empress energy right in the center of your reading. Lots of blessings are coming in for you. This is going to be a week of really preparing for all those blessings as well. Thank you very much for joining me, Cancer. I know that this was a very deep reading. I hope that parts of it make sense. Please let me know in the comments. Please show your support through liking, sharing, subscribing. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.